everybody. For those of you who don't know, we are Team Orion, and the product that we're launching is Orion belts. So our value proposition is that we provide premium quality products that have both functionality and fashion. So we focus on product leadership, like as I mentioned, through providing top quality raw materials, products, and innovation, also keeping them in tune with the U.S. consumer market through designers in the U.S. What we're doing is providing power to the people through products, specifically a belt in this case, that charges phones on a daily basis, right? So at the same time, we're also a socially responsible product. Some of the details of our social responsibility corporate structure would be that, first of all, a product creates a lot of residential savings for battery chargers. So it's estimated there are up to 4.5 billion kilowatts of energy saved through using our charging device. This translates into $380 million and 3 million tons of CO2 annually.
So our biggest struggle right now is going to be to get the marketing off the ground. Our product's all lined up, our distribution is all good, but the marketing is going to be the real trick because of the fact that our competition is right behind us. I'll get into that in a second. On this graph, we can get for $9,000, we can get 4 million impressions through LinkedIn. So that's going to be phase one of our marketing campaign to just kind of get the tastemakers that we're wanting to aware of our product. We're going to target people very specifically, high-income earners that can afford a top-tier battery solution in their life. Once we start ramping up our production and with a little bit of traction, we're going to give out a whole bunch of these things to the tastemakers that we want to influence the industries. We're going to get retail shelf with all the best retailers that we can get. My biggest goal is definitely Apple, but Sky Mall is our first stop for retailers. And then we'll obviously be advertising in tech-focused magazines like Popular Mechanics and things like that. The reason for the aggressive marketing campaign and the reason that we're asking for the funding for that is that competition is going to be right behind us because this product is easily imitatable. We need to move quickly and keep innovating so that we can keep beating them. There is going to be close followers, and we need to use our marketing campaign to get our product, to get the market share before they're right behind us.
So understanding our product, now we're going to break down the costs involved in our global supply chain a little bit. So we're sourcing full grain top quality leather from Calcutta, which is area in India known for its high quality leather. The cost per belt is estimated at about $5.50. Be importing lithium-ion batteries at a cost of $6, 6 batteries, so $10.20 total for the batteries. Wiring, LED, and other electronic components for US dollars, and that would be coming in from Shenzhen, China. And we source the stainless steel belt buckle and the stamping of the logo in India for a cost of $3.5. So adding the labor cost of $2 assembled in Calcutta, and it brings the product cost before shipping to $23.20. Moving forward, in shipping the belts to Oakland, California, where our warehouse is, we would incur a cost about $10 per belt, add in $1 shipping fee for domestic shipping, and 3% import tax on the product, and it totals cost is $35.20 per belt.
So with $35 coming out of China, we're hopefully going to ship them straight to our retailers. We're going to try to have a minimal warehouse so we can limit our overhead. Sky Mall is our first retailer. Going and trying to get into Best Buy or even into my favorite, which would be the Apple Store. If we can do this and we can keep the warehouses with them and keep a minimal overhead, that'll give us a lot better profit margin.
So understanding our operational model is essentially 5 steps. The first would be to design the prototype in the U.S. This is important because our consumer market initially is the U.S. And the designers would keep in mind the consumer's taste, at the same time uphold the highest standards and quality. Next step would be to source raw materials. As I mentioned, raw materials would come through India and China. Assembly and labor would occur in Calcutta in India. Afterwards, we ship it back to the United States, at which point we'd be in touch with our strategic partners who would be able to bring the products to the market and sell them.
So going forward, as you can understand that all the activities that we want to do, the professional accomplishments, they would come for a cost. We need some money to get going. And due to the lack of volume and sales initially, we would need some funding from the investors, and this would be our expected cash flow. We would be initially at a loss, but however, in the first year, we would be able to come closer to the break even. And from the second and the third year, we would be at higher profits. The reason for this assumption is because we are, this is a new product that has not been, that's not yet available in the market. And due to our aggressive marketing campaigns, we are believing that we will be able to target the right market and capitalize on that. So, these are the further details of the cost that we are expecting. We have our revenue, our fixed costs, and our variable costs. These are the total. The fixed costs will primarily include the contracts that we have with our suppliers and the manufacturers. Further, the import duties and the shipments. However, as you can see here, going after close to 1.5 years, when we are through with the break even, we see a huge profit in the industry. So this is the funding that we would require from the kind of support that we require from our investors and our fellow T-Birds who want to share their money with us on this and get 10% share on the fee. So the required startup costs will primarily include the equipment, the supplies, the transportation, and the marketing fee. We are the maximum expense that we are expecting to incur is in the marketing, because since this is a product that can be replicated easily by companies, we would want to be very aggressive with the marketing campaign, as we'll mention to you, and that's why we're having the highest money donated to marketing. The equipment, the inventory would be the initial contact that we have to get them supplied. We have supplies from India and China, and we would be looking for that. The other expenses would be our office and equipment costs, that we are believing that since we are a technology-based product, we would want to be located in San Francisco, and we would want to connect with further companies there in case of better ideas. So,
so once we try to take over the U.S. market and beat the competition to the blue ocean that we're creating, our next stop is obviously going to be Europe, and then Brazil is right after that. Because of the population sizes in those two countries and the fact that they are higher end consumers that will be attracted to a product like this, those are our next two stops.
So moving forward, currently we'd be anticipating Orion representing belts as a single product line. But moving forward, as we develop our brand, we'd be interested in expanding into other product lines with the impression that would be synonymous with quality items and apparel that you can wear on a daily basis, that also is functional and brings charge to your phones and other electronic accessories.
So the Orion brand is really for electronic apparel of all kinds. The belt is just like the flagship product. Do you have any questions for us right now?
We would really admire if there are any suggestions to improve our product from our fellow T-Birds and from our alumni, and we would be happy to connect with you in case you have further queries regarding our company and you want to be a shareholder, stakeholder, or if you want to, we can name the product on your name if you want to find out